I'm so disappointed in myself. You know, I purchased this house back in 2020, at the height of the pandemic. Um, Once I got the keys, signed all the papers, got the keys to the house and everything, my sister and I, who I was staying with for 3 months, because I put all my stuff in storage, because the previous home that I lived in sold. Um, we decided, let's get in the car and drive down here and take a few things down. Of course, we were down here for a while. It's a long drive, about an hour and a half drive to get here. My dumb ass. The whole time we was sitting in here, I didn't think one time, because I wanted to do some cleaning stuff, to turn the camera on. I didn't think to turn the camera on and record an empty house tour. Duh. Anyway, I have a few pictures of what the house looked like before, just photographs. So in this video, what I'm going to do is show you some of the rooms, not all of them, but some of the rooms empty. And then the changes that I have done to it in decor, because even though I've been here since 2020, I moved in April of 2020. And I have done so many decor changes in this house, I tell you. So, yeah, so I'm going to just show you some before pictures and then show you what I did to it. Yeah, I'm so disappointed. I don't know what I was thinking that day, because we sat here and we had gotten lunch and we talked, and not one time did I think to turn on my camera and record. Anyway, hope you enjoy this video. This is the area in the living room where I decided to do my media center. And here you can see this is how it started out. With my DIY ladder, my big entertainment center. Then the TV was on this wall, which I intended on moving it where the big entertainment center is eventually. My barn door, finally we got that up. And I did the wall. I put these shelves up, these black shelves up. Used my old entertainment center that I had at the old place. Now as you can see right here where the arrow is pointing, that shelf right there, I made a mistake and put it on the corner. So when I come around the kitchen, I'm going to bump my head. So I had to move everything to the edge, which caused me to route around so I wouldn't hit my head on the corner and knock myself out. And it's still there, so I ended up changing out the entertainment center. Took the shelf down, as you could see, patched up the holes, did some more artwork, put my DIY blanket ladder there, and I did that with some white marker and just did some scribbles. This is where I left off for now. The baskets are temporary. I'm just trying to work it out, organize it. I set a bunch of baskets up there. There's nothing in it. I'm going to eventually rework that too, because I know me. This ain't gonna stay like that. And once I get all my little things organized, get the baskets up, put stuff in them, I can store some stuff inside this cabinet. So this is what it is right now. As you could see here, I decided to change the artwork. I made the dice on the top shelf and removed all the baskets, of course. The barn door is up, and I got a different ladder to put here. A shelf ladder that matches the media console. Is a better angle. And yeah, this is what it looks like currently. Alright, the amount of changes that I have made in this living room. This is where I started off with my old sofa, which practically took up the whole living room because the living room was small. Plus, it got damaged because it was in storage. It had a lot of droppings in it, which freaked me out, so it had to go. I ordered a new sofa during the pandemic, of course. So this is me blue taping off the wall the length of the sofa so I can see how it fits. Then I'm going to add 2 chairs, accent chairs there or on that side. And this is the rug I have for now. And my papasan chair is not going to stay there. The sofa arrived. I don't like the legs on it, so I'm going to change it, which I did. I'm at it again with my DIY projects. I have dismantled my living room again. That vegetable shelf was black originally. Tomorrow I'm going to take it out. I'm going to have my husband spray it black again, and I'm going to put it here. It was in the dining room area in this corner right here. So I'm going to have to touch up this wall. I probably need to take that down. I have 2 paintings here that I'm trying to decide if I want to put them side by side. Then I had considered ordering maybe a smaller unit to go here because I have some things which I'm sure I could find some other place for these items without having to put something over here. I'll figure that out. However, this gives me an excuse to go ahead and touch up the paint over here when I was doing my tile work, and over on that side over there too, where I have the blue tape. And just touch up some spots in here in this house. But yeah, this papasan chair I'm trying to decide now, because like I said, it's messing up my whole vision. So I'm not sure if I'm feeling that in that position yet. I thought about ordering one, but to get one here, it's like I cannot go to IKEA. IKEA is 78 miles from me, and $129 to deliver another one. So I'm going to go ahead and paint that black, mount that to the wall, and put some little knick-knack stuff on top of that shelf. Remove. See, all this up here is looking like cluttered now. I'm not sure. I'll deal with this wall later, but right now I'm going to go ahead and have him spray this in the morning. Let it dry, and then I'll put it back over there and go from there. I took the legs off the sofa and put mid-century modern legs on it. I did a video on it. So this is what the living room looked like then. There's the black shelf over in the corner with some knickknacks on it. And the coffee table was gold. I sprayed that black to match. And here are some more changes. And this is kind of what it looks like. And this is what my living room looks like right now. This is by the front door side of the living room. And next you'll see where I added a mirror and an entryway table, as you can see here. And a few little knickknacks, my white curtains, of course. And some plants over on this side of the wall. I decided to put the white curtains in because it was summertime. Of course, you see I hand-hanced that door with some molding. Then I ended up painting it black. Now we're going to enter into the dining room area. Since I don't actually have any better footage, it started out with a ceiling fan there. Of course, I did not keep it. And here are some of the changes that happened in that area. Now when I first moved here, this is the setup. I had some shorter plum curtains. I changed those out to the long ones once I was able to find them out in the garage. Then of course I changed them to pinks, to the pink ones. Because I've been into this pink blush thing lately. And of course I added them in the living room as well. And you can see my old couch over there. Yeah, so I decided to change out the curtains again, and of course they're white, and I took the shelf off and put it in the living room, and this is how it ended up. Now there's the white curtain in the living room. Back in the dining room again, that art on the wall, I changed that. Some of my DIYs projects. Then I did what you call a pour painting on this particular canvas. I've changed that canvas so many times, but currently that's the way it is right now. And that's what my dining room looked like at the time. Then I took the canvas down and changed it to these items. Okay, of course the ceiling fan is gone. I have a pendant hanging there, and I wasn't satisfied with that either. And of course I changed the curtains to gray, to a charcoal gray, because they actually match the sofa. So of course I brought that in. My bar card ended up painting it black because I brought the this particular thing back into the dining room, which was gold, and I told you I was going to spray it black. And now, since I brought it back in the dining room, the bar cart needed to match. It's my big giant clock, and that's what's on the wall currently. Over here, I decided I don't have enough cabinet space, so I decided to get this Omar shelf from IKEA and just put some of my cookware so I can easily access it, because bending down is not the easiest thing for me to do these days. I need some inserts in my cabinets that lift up so I can get my cookware, but it's easy for me to access that way. Anyway, this is what the dining room looks like now currently, until I decide to change it again. Now, what you don't know is those chairs, those dining room chairs, I said I was going to spray them black. They are now currently black, but that will be on another video. Also, the Omar shelf with the pots on it, that is black as well. This is where I took all the cushions off the chairs. This is my tiny kitchen before I moved in. As you can see, it's cabinets, but maybe I just have too much stuff. Anyway, there it is, and of course it's been a lot of changes made in here. The door I painted pink, then I went back and made a chalkboard area, and there's the faucet that came with the house. Of course I switched everything out to black matte, as you can see here. Doorknobs, hinges, door handles, anything that was stainless or silver, other than my appliances, of course, is black matte. I don't know, I have this obsession with black matte, I guess. I haven't sprayed that black. I figured, why buy another one? All I have to do is spray it. So there was my kitchen at the time. Of course, eventually I wanted to do a tile backsplash, because I didn't particularly like that. And if it was up to me, the granite was nice at the time. I really don't like it anymore, but hey, it's a lot better than what I had before. Now, as you can see, the backsplash that I did myself, I have a video up on that. Never again. Never ever again. It darn near killed me. As you can see, my handles on my cabinets are black. There is the water faucet, kitchen faucet, which, you know, has a light on it. And now we're into the bathroom. This is what the faucet looked like when I purchased the house. I really like the, I would have preferred the white quartz. Then of course I changed the faucet out in here as well. And basically all the fixtures in there, the toilet paper holder, the paper towel, not the paper towel holder, but the towel racks, and the mirror, the medicine cabinet mirror is it was silver, and I decided to go ahead and paint that. In here they installed a acrylic insert, and of course I made changes in there too. I changed out the shower head and the handle and the spout. Here is the curtains I started off with in here. Of course, there's where I attempted to paint the mirror black to match the round mirror. I painted the shades on the light fixture. I took them down and exchanged out there for the black ones for these. And I want to change the fixture eventually. Now this is a new curtain that I changed out to. I got from Walmart. And the hearth and hand curtain rings. And the rod I wanted to do black, but I'm not going to spray it. I'm just going to replace it with black eventually. I started off with the picture ledges over the toilet, and then I took those down and I ended up putting some shelves I got from IKEA over the toilet. And I got a heart and hand mirror here, and that was it. Okay, now the bedroom before anything went into it. And here's where I added my Wayfair upholstered bed, and I have an adjustable mattress. And a few little additions I did to the room, not much. I brought that big painting in here, and of course the pink curtains are back in the bedroom, 4 panels that separate the bedroom from my office area or my bonus room. And this is the other side of the bed where I brought my shelves from my office, my Kallax shelves into here. Instead of buying another entertainment center for this TV, I just brought this in here. Little DIY. I had these knobs. What I did yesterday was I added another Kallax door to here. And there's another part that I want to put in here so I can sit these on top of it. And as you can see, I have all the pink boxes down here. Now, I was short one knob, of course, but then I looked into my little supply and I found these. And I have enough of them to go ahead and change them out. So I'm going to change it out to that. And here's 2 of them. And they are gold. One day I'll take them off, cover up the balls, and then spray paint this a little bit, you know, more. Let's see, focus, yeah. I'll spray it again, but for now they're direct. This is my office. Excuse the lighting. I'm forever changing. The last time I had a clothing rack across here for my Poshmark clothing. I've since removed all that and put these items here. Brought one of these chairs from the living room in here, set it on top of a rug, and I'm still working. Now over here, my desk, I'm gonna leave that up the way it is. This over here is what's giving me grief. Well, I wouldn't say grief. I'm just trying to get it together over there. It's just so much stuff. I'm going to have to go through some of these items, get rid of some of the stuff that's in some of these containers that I don't need. I even have the 2 Kallaxes here on the side where I keep my printer on top, and, you know, a few other items here, which is clutter. In here is stuff to be shredded, and my packaging, my mailing stuff. But here I wouldn't say I need, what I decide I want to do is to put 2 doors here. 2 of the Augsburg doors, glass fronts, not all the way down, but glass up here and solids at the bottom like this. All the way across, but glass here. These 2 I added the other day, but in ordering it I forgot about this particular one, so I should have gotten 3 doors, 3 additional doors, but that's okay. I'm just going to get this door, get a door here and 2 doors here. And I have to get some more of these knobs because I had them on my Calyx. As you can see, I took 2 off to put on this door here. And so when I get, let's see, and I guess I might as well put some here too. So I'm gonna have to go to Lowe's and get some more. Hopefully they still have them in stock. And Amazon probably have them too. But yeah, that's it. I'm trying to, you know, declutter because it just looks really cluttery. Cluttery? Is that a word? It just looks junky. Junky in here to me. And I can do better with this. Which this has changed many times. And yeah. So I'm getting it together. One of these days. Okay, stay tuned. I'm just going to show you the real. This is what my office looks like now. Another hot mess. Tools, mannequin. Of course, my treadmill, I drop it down when I need to use it. Lighting. My work area over here, messy. And this big piece of furniture is in here now. Let's take this off. You know what, I actually was using this tape, believe it or not, measuring the distance of this thing and this wall, because I was actually thinking about relocating it over there. That's how crazy I am and inconsistent. Can't make up my mind. Yeah, so this is what it looks like now. Junky, but I'm working on it. Seems like I'm gonna always be working on it. The thing I don't like, which bothers me, even though this thing came from the bedroom, from the living room to the bedroom to the office, which it was over here blocking this window, I decided I didn't want to block the window anymore, so we moved it over here. Now I don't know if I want it over here because it's taken away from that, you know, back here. And I kind of want to just insert that into like an office, private office area. Then I thought about turning it this way, or maybe that way, facing this direction towards me here. And then I can walk into like a room, which is an office. So, I don't know. That's the confusion that I'm dealing with right now. Here from this angle. I'll probably throw my back out. I'd have to take all this stuff here down and then slide this thing, which already messed up my floor, because we had to take this piece off just so I could stand up in this room, because this room, the height, ceiling height is lower. So in order to stand up, we had to cut that off. So now I'd have to take everything out of here to make it real light where I can slide it over here, which means of course I have to move all that stuff from over there. The desk will have to be moved back. One of these days perhaps.